is Dr. Ana Katrina Waminalwatin of Akvo Applied Psychology Center. Today, we'll talk about time, money, and energy. They say that when you are young, you have time and energy, but no money, isn't it? You still remember your high school days, your college days, like when you go to the mall and there's so many things that you want to buy, so many things that you wanted to eat, but you didn't have money that time. And then when we start working, we have money and we have the energy, but sad to say, no more time because we're so busy. And of course, when we grow old, hopefully we would have the money, we would have the time, of course, but then there's no more energy. So there are three important things in life: time, money, and energy. Money, of course, a lot of us are very protective of our money. Like when we go to the mall, can you imagine if someone will come up to you and say, "Excuse me, can I have 1,000 pesos? Can I have 500? Would you just open your wallet and give that money to someone? I don't think so. Probably there would be so many questions that you wanted to ask on how come this person would want money from you. That's how protective we are of our money. We put it in our wallet, in our wallets, we put it in our bags. What about our time? Are we protective of our time? Like how we protect our money? How do you protect your time? If somebody will ask you for 2 hours, are you just going to give it away? Time is life's greatest equalizer, and we only have 24 hours in a day. How do you manage your time? Do you protect your time like how you protect your money? We have to manage our time because when we are able to manage our time, we'll be able to manage our emotions. When we are able to manage our emotions, we'll be able to manage our time. That's how important time is. As with regard to energy, we may have 24 hours a day and we may have a couple of hours in a day that is focused in work. But the reality is that the energy that we have for each time in our life is different. It could be that you're very energetic at 8 to 9 in the morning, but not as much in the afternoon. So energy is also very important. So the question is, how do you manage your energy? How do you preserve your energy? When, example, stuck in the traffic, do you argue with someone? Like in a parking lot, do you argue over parking space? And even though you wouldn't win the argument, you still continue arguing? Isn't it not only a waste of time, but also a waste of your energy? So the important lesson in here is that we need to preserve and protect not only our money, but our time and our energy. How do we spend our money? Of course, there's so many bills to pay. Electricity, water, internet, it can be amortization for a house, for a car, education for your children, gasoline, food, insurance, all of these things to keep up a household. But how about time? How do we spend our time with your 24 hours a day? How do you spend it? Sometimes I think that we squander away our time. Example, how about you? How can one squander time? Squandering time with fake friends, dealing with fake friends, going into relationships, continuing with the relationships even if you know that it's not doing you good, still it's a waste of time. Just doing nothing instead of being able to do something good in life is also a waste of time. But of course, I would understand that there has to be also time for ourselves, that we just do nothing. We also need it. But for life to just do nothing and wait for life to unfold is also a waste of time. So manage your time. What is it that you would like to do? Is there something that you would like to achieve in life? What do you want? When you get what you want, what do you really get? But the question is, what are you doing to get what you want? Is it working? And when you say that, and when I ask you, what is most important in life for you? And people will say, it's my family, it's my job, it's my relationships. The question is, if these are important to you, how much time are you allocating for this? In the same way for energy, how are you spending your energy? How are you spending your emotions that require your energy? All your actions that require the very best of your energy. Are you spending it a way that will make you happy now and in the future? So we just don't squander our money. We just don't squander our time and energy. Before we spend it, we have to ask ourselves, is this necessary? Is this necessary? When fighting with someone over traffic or over a parking space, ask yourself the question, is this necessary? I am reminded of my niece Una. When she was around 3 or 4, she would always be talking about the list, and she would always say, the list is very important. Like going to the grocery, going to the mall, she would always remind the adults in the house, do you have the list with you? Because the list is very important. And while talking about this topic, I am reminded about the list. But when you go to the grocery, you would need a list so that you will know the things that you will get and probably how much you'll be spending, how much you are willing to spend. Isn't life like that? There are things that you want, there are things that you want to do in life, so that when you have this list, you will know not only how much money you will spend, but also how much time and energy you will spend. Because I see some people, they finish a course, go into profession, or go into relationships, either marriage or boy-girl relationship or any other romantic relationship, and later on they realize it's not what they want. So it's very important to know what we want. Though some things are worth having, but they may not be worth being. So we always ask ourselves the question, is this what I want? And when you know what you want, then you will have a better idea on how you will be able to spend your time, your money, and your energy. Think how great a privilege it is to be with time and energy. Let's spend this wisely. Please like and subscribe. This is Dr. Anna. Thank you for watching PsychoStorya. To good health, peace, and prosperity. Love, love, love to all.